world of literacy is expanding before our eyes to include all types of digital components as technology becomes more prevalent in our society. I want to take some time today to give you a great digital instructional tool to use in your classroom. This tool is called Wordwall, and their motto is create better lessons quicker, which I don't know about you, but as a teacher, that sounds amazing to me. So Wordwall is a free teacher website that makes creating resources a breeze for teachers. On Wordwall, you'll find tons of free templates such as quizzes, games, sorts, matching, and much, much more. Wordwall is super user-friendly and efficient for teachers to use. It's very, very quick to create an activity and easily implement it into your lesson. I specifically chose Wordwall because it's great for vocabulary development, which, as we know, according to the science of teaching reading, is essential for our students to become skilled readers. Another great thing about Wordwall is that it can be either print or digital format, depending on what works best in your classroom or your individual students. Using Wordwall is incredibly easy, as I said. There's just really 3 simple steps. So first you would sign in and make your account to pick your template, and I'll show you the range of templates that they have here in just a moment. Then you would enter your content, whether that be vocabulary words that are coinciding with a mentor text, whether you're working on a specific grammar skill, and much, much more. And then you can choose afterwards to either print out your activities or play interactively on the screen for your students. So let me show you what Wordwall would look like. So you would go to wordwall.net and it would bring you to this home page. I've already signed in, but it would prompt you to sign in and create an account. If you scroll down, again, here's that graphic that I showed you, those 3 simple steps to creating a resource. And then here are a few of their numerous resources that they have, templates that they have. Like I said, there's matching, there's quizzes, sorts, which are really, really helpful for vocabulary development. And then if you kind of go down here towards the bottom, there's more gamified templates to choose from, like a game show or a maze, crosswords or balloon pops. And I'll show you what some of those look like here in a second. I do want to mention that there are levels of Wordwall. So right now I just have the basic account, which gives me everything that I need in my classroom at the moment. If you find that you're using Wordwall super frequently, you can upgrade to a standard or pro account for $6 or $9 a month. But like I said, I find that the basic account gives me all of the options that I need for my classroom. So if you were to create a resource, you could go back to that home page and click whatever template you would like to use for your students. So if, let's say I chose to do a matchup, it's going to give you tons of examples of pre-teacher created resources. I'm just going to create a new one with this template. And so it'll bring you to this really user-friendly screen where you can give a title. Give a title for your activity, and then you can enter in your vocabulary words. So you would enter your vocabulary word and their definitions, and you could do as many of those as you need, and then you would just click done. Of course, mine says there must be at least 3 items, but it's going to create this matchup activity for either you to print for your students and them to cut and paste, or for them to interact with digitally. So I'm going to show you a few resources that are already created. This one is a sort based on 6 syllables, so they chose the template group sort. And if you were to play the interactive version with your students, this is what it would look like. Okay, so here the teacher has created 6 spaces for the different syllable types, and their students would just drag and drop the vocabulary word where it fit. Another really cool thing about Wordwall is even if you create in this template, your students can actually choose to play in a different format. So let's say I wanted to do this balloon pop game, which is super engaging for students. Then I could play that way. Let's see if I can pause this, at least turn the volume off so I can show you another example. Here's one if you were working on academic vocabulary, such as text features. This teacher has made an individualized background, and then this is just a plain matching game. So I know that this is my definition, and that my vocabulary word is going to be a caption. So it's really engaging for students because it gives those visuals, it gives that check mark when they get that question right. Here's another example of a gamified version of vocabulary words that are attached to a specific unit for this teacher. And so you can play a hangman game, which of course students are going to think is super engaging. Another option is a crossword, a template. You can play the interactive version, or it could be printed if you chose to do so. So overall, Wordwall is a super, super great resource for teachers. It's super easy to use, which is a great thing for teachers who are already overworked and very busy. Like I said, it's a super easy tool for teachers to help their students develop vocabulary, to help them become skilled readers. So I hope you go give it a try and see how it works in your classroom. Thank you so much.